Welcome back, viewers. I'm Devsirat Kaur and you're watching The Savira. Gujarat High Court has refused to stay the state government's demolition drive around Chandola Lake in Ahmedabad, ruling that constructions on the water body are illegal and cannot be regularized. In an oral order, Justice Mona Bhatt emphasized that the lake is a notified water body where no development has ever been officially permitted. The petitioners, represented by Advocate Anant Yagnik, had sought an urgent stay, arguing that residents weren't served demolition notices and had a right to resettlement under state policies. However, the court dismissed these claims, citing the Supreme Court's 2023 guidelines which exclude unauthorized structures on water bodies from protections typically given during demolition actions. The court said documents submitted did not establish legal occupancy or permissions for the constructions. While acknowledging the right to shelter under Article 21 of the Constitution, the court clarified that it doesn't extend residing on illegal constructions over government land. Although the court rejected a blanket stay, it allowed individuals to file fresh applications under the state's 2010 and 2013 resettlement policies, stating those may be considered as per law. The state had argued that the demolition drive was also necessary for public order, safety and national security, which the court noted in its ruling.
Essentially, the High Court of Gujarat, while dealing with petition of 18 citizens, majority of them are women, have refused to grant interim relief against demolition on the ground that these petitioners are apparently on the water body. And therefore, the judgment against demolition passed by Honorable Supreme Court of India by a bench headed by Honorable Justice Gawai will not be applicable to them, one. And two, that they do not have any permission to put up construction on a government land which is otherwise a water body, and therefore the court is not inclined to grant any interim protection against the demolition and a permission to the petitioner to stay there in the vicinity of the lake. As far as the rehabilitation and resettlement is concerned, the court has given direction that if an application is made with all the necessary details to substantiate that they have been staying much prior to 2010 and for a long period of time and they are part of the slum, then the competent authority shall consider their case and will provide an alternative accommodation to them. So these are the two issues that they have dealt with. Much has been said about security of the state in the context of Pahalgaon. Much is said that there is this Chandola Lake area is a hub of illegal activities. We have categorically stated that against these 18 petitioners, there is not a single FIR. There is no process against them to declare them illegal citizens. There is no allegation against them. Therefore, to say now suddenly to brandicize a particular segment of the society residing in the vicinity of Chandola Lake that these are Bangladeshis, they are indulging into illegal activities, that illegal activity is a threat to the law and order, it is a threat to the security of the state. The court has very bluntly said the court will not go into the aspect of intelligence, security of the state, illegal activities and so on and so forth. The court is only confined to one issue, whether you should be permitted to stay there and demolition should be stayed or not at the moment, and two, whether you are entitled to alternative accommodation or not. These are the two issues on which the court has passed an interim order. The final hearing will take place after the petitioners submit their rejoinder, because state did not grant or give reply well in time. Of course, we moved the petition at night at 12 and Honorable Chief Justice of Gujarat High Court was pleased to grant us hearing on a holiday in an emergency manner, and we are very much obliged to the audience that is granted by the court and the intervention by the court. We have not been granted interim protection, that is the discretion of the court, but with regard to rehabilitation and resettlement, we are grateful to the court.
That's all for now, viewers, but stay tuned to The Savera as we'll keep bringing you further developments from this story. Like, share and subscribe us through your social media handles and download the Savera app for real-time news.